Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on The Drowned. About three dudes who are at a house in the middle of nowhere. I think they're up to some kind of shenanigans, but then three women mysteriously show up, and then I think they're forced to kill them, or do the women kill them? I'm not sure. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I really don't know what this movie's about, but it's got some kind of supernatural bent to it. Initially, I thought it was about a woman who is either dies or gets killed by these men. They drown them. Or perhaps the women are the ghosts of drowned women, and they come back to haunt the men who drowned the other girl. Kind of hard to say. A lot of bloody things happen towards the end of the trailer. I think they're on an island, and I don't know. That's about it. I really don't get it. So I'm going to have to read the write-up. After pulling off an art heist, okay, yeah, I did get a little of that in the trailer. There was a painting they find on the beach. Three men arrive at a secluded coastal safe house to discover their fourth accomplice missing. Was one of them responsible, or is there a malevolent ancient myth lurking at the water's edge? So, someone in the comments here said sirens, as in the mythological women, creatures that lead men to drown, which would tie in with the title. I think maybe. Right, Joan? What do you think? I know, you're a dog. So it's meant to be a thriller, but I think this is a trailer fail because it doesn't really make clear what the hell is going on. I mean, I knew about the painting, but it looked like they found it on the beach. And I sort of guessed it was a heist, but there's no sort of basic information like the relationship between the men, who the women are. Like, you just need a couple of key lines, like, three strange women. You're going to let these three strange women into the house? We don't even know who they are. Like, that would set the tone. Or, we got to hide out here, but we can't let them see the painting. We can't let them see our stolen painting. So, I guess it's sort of a back and forth with the men and women. Here she is seducing one of them, I guess. But there's only three guys and three women, so if they're supernatural beings, it seems like it would be pretty easy to kill them. It's a very dark movie as well, which I'm not a fan of. So, yeah, you really need to make things a little more clear in this. That all being said, it doesn't look bad. It looks kind of intriguing and intense. But my worry is, because the trailer is so obtuse, that the movie will be obtuse too. You know? Movies with convoluted plots often have trailers like this. Because when you work on a project for a long time, you kind of get it all in your head, and you forget that people outside of your project don't know the basics. So when you make a trailer, you have to really make a trailer that speaks to someone who has no idea what you've done. Like zero. It's not enough just to say, well, this is a thriller. There are a lot of different kinds of thrillers. I mean, there's an art heist involved in this. Not every movie is about an art heist. There's some sort of supernatural element to this. Not every movie has that. If it's even supernatural. I don't even know that for sure. Even after reading that description. it's still a little vague. A malevolent ancient myth. Well, would you say that if there wasn't a malevolent ancient myth? Would you actually say, oh, is there a malevolent vampire here, and then not put a vampire in the movie? That would be pretty stupid. That would be pretty misleading. So obviously it's a malevolent ancient myth. You should mention it, kind of. Something. Allude to it. Like, just have a character, with one of the lines, and I'm sure it's in the movie, what the hell is going on? I've never seen anything like this. That doesn't seem like it's possible. I don't think she's human. I mean, pick a line. There's got to be a line like that in here. All right. Based on all that, first act, they rob a museum. They get this very valuable painting. They show up at the island. For some reason, the woman has the painting. I don't know how the guys stole the painting and don't have it, but maybe it was the way they had to steal it. It's the only way they could escape. She was the one who was smuggling it out of the country. So they all meet there, but she's nowhere to be found. And they search the island. They find the painting on the beach and a bunch of blood. They don't know where she is. So, second act, they're trying to figure out, what are we going to do? Do we look for her? What happened to her? Did someone kill her? Our plan was to stay here. Now should we leave? One guy's like, stick to the plan. The other guy's, let's leave. And then 3 mysterious women wash up on shore somehow. Or they arrive in a boat. I don't know. They didn't really show it. Now they're like, okay, we'll hide the painting and see how this goes. Are these women rival gang members of some kind, looking to steal the painting from them, or are they sirens, as someone suggested in the comments? Second act progresses. I think the men start dying one by one, but again, there's only 3 of them, so it probably gets down to 1 against the 3 women, and he dies or escapes. I'm leaning towards he escapes, but doesn't get the painting. So, yeah, maybe, yeah. See, someone says it looks good. Another says the FQ is a mess. I'm not sure what you mean by that. There was a comment earlier that said sirens, ? And that's gone. Maybe they hit upon it and immediately erased the comment. I don't know. But if it is sirens, you might as well have told us. Like, what kind of movie do you think it is if it isn't a supernatural creature? Like, if you're going to hint at it, it's obviously in the movie. It's very rare that you're going to have a movie in which, somebody tries to convince another group of people there's a vampire or a ghost or a siren. Because that doesn't exist in reality. And most people don't believe in that stuff. Even if they say they believe in it, most of them have never seen any real evidence of it. And especially anything other than a ghost. You're really talking stretching, and especially 3 men. Men tend not to believe in that stuff. So what you need here is just tell us. Just tell us that the women are some kind of super. You don't have to give it away, but you've already sort of given it away. And by trying to hide it, you've kind of gutted the entire trailer. So all you've done is sort of put out, in my view, a confusing trailer. Other than that, I'll tell you, despite all that, I would probably check this out on streaming because the performances look kind of intense, and I don't know, I'm kind of interested. So maybe with that logic, you could argue, hey, the thing worked, you want to see it. But I think it worked despite itself. And I think it could be better, a lot better. Anyhow, that's it from me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Joan, are you satisfied with that analysis? Yes, I am. All right. What's up for me? Saturday, I'll be at Mood's Farm in, I believe that's in Mullica Hill, New Jersey. It's the Blueberry Fest, the annual Blueberry Fest. And so I'm praying for no rain. But it's been off and on all week, so hopefully it'll be mostly off on Saturday. Although it's supposed to hit big today. Supposedly it was supposed to rain the last 2 days, and it's barely rained. Joan doesn't care about the rain. It's supposed to be raining right now, and it's not raining. So keep watching the skies. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Check out the books. Book 18 dropping this month, and the t-shirt store is now open. Anyhow, we'll see you in the next one.